This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in places that could expose you to identity theft. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second. If your identity is stolen, their US-based restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed or your money back. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
Streaming now on Peacock. Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie are back.
That's hot. Loves it.
For a show-stopping reunion that will prove putting on an opera is anything but simple.
We're really good at this.
One thing's for sure, they won't be upstaged.
Good to have you back. Come on, we've got a show to do.
Paris and Nicole, The Encore, a 3-part reunion special. Streaming now, only on Peacock.
Hey y'all, and welcome to At the Table Podcast, a virtual table where we discuss all things young adulting. My name is Fikayo, and thank you so much for having me in your ears. Hi guys. Oh my goodness, how are you? First, I feel like I need to come on here and just start with where have you been? And we'll talk about that, but I just also couldn't allow the year to end or the year to roll over without coming on here and doing a podcast and just wrapping up our whole 2024 journey, because 2024 was a ride, and I'm so grateful for all the highs and all the lows, even just specifically with this podcast, getting the insights and seeing that people are listening, people are tapping in, people are tuning in, and just having that. It's really just beautiful to be able to have this community and nurture it. But where have I been? You guys, I am not gonna lie to you. I have been dealing with life, and life has been dealing with me, and who is winning, I have no idea. But I have been just dealing with things on the back end, and really I just didn't feel comfortable to come on the podcast and speak, because I didn't know where I would be speaking from. Whether it be hurt or pain or annoyance or ignorance, I was just afraid of where I was going to come from when I come on this podcast and speak. So I withheld for a little bit, and I think I still will, and this will actually go into the transition that you'll see in 2025. But when I'm dealing with things or trying to sort things out in my life, I go to my defaults, and reading is one of my default grounding mechanisms. So we will probably, or this podcast will probably turn into a more reading podcast for the next few weeks or so, just because, or for the next few months or so, just because I'm trying to work things out. And then once I have worked things out, then I will come on here and we can talk about the lessons that I've learned and so on and so forth. But probably in the beginning of 2025, you'll see a lot more book reviews or me learning or speaking of the things I learned through my books, or the books that I'm reading. So, and I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to be able to share my books, because one thing that I'm trying to be more intentional about is articulating my thoughts. Not only can I listen to someone else's thoughts and process them, but sometimes I find myself not necessarily having opinions, and I don't like that. So I'm really excited to be able to read someone else's thoughts and then come to you and then articulate said thoughts in hopefully a manner that makes sense and is organized. And actually that's one of my goals for 2025. So I think maybe next year we can go over 2025 goals and my 2024 goals and kind of evaluate that, do an episode on that. I have some really great episodes with really good, I have really good interviews that I have lined up that I'm really excited to dive into. And I'm really excited. Can you believe it? It's already the end of 2024. This is the last Friday of 2024. Isn't that insane? I don't know. I'm really excited for 2025. Are you? I've already started making I don't really do vision boards anymore. I do them for fun, but the vision board isn't really my like main. Usually I'll sit and I'll write down what my plans are for 2025, like the projects that I want to devote myself to. I have also written down like a bingo card and things I just want to do in 2025. I did that for 2024. I really liked that, so I'm going to do one for 2025. And I already did one for 2025, and it's things from like get straight A's next semester to things like get a wax or graduate or go to a museum, attend a wedding. So I'm really excited about that. I love this prep period for the new year. I just think it's nice. It's refreshing. It feels new, and I like how it feels. What else? I know I talk about my grades on here, and I told you guys before last semester, fall semester of 2024, that I was gonna get straight A's, and I did it. I did get straight A's this semester. I am so happy. I am so happy. I'm very proud of myself because I had a lot of other projects with work that coincided with like school projects, and I'm so happy that I was able to get both done and do well in both. And I'm so happy like I even have this platform because I'm happy to be able to express these things, even just how I manage work in school. And maybe in a little bit I would do a podcast on that and how I'm able to do both. But it is something that I think that we all need to learn, because not only sometimes maybe it won't be school, maybe it'll be a family that people are juggling with academics. Maybe it's not even academics at all. Maybe it's just work and family. Like life, there's going to be this constant but it's going to be this constant like thing. And we're going to constantly be juggling several things at once. How do we manage that? I'm really excited about that. But yeah, I just couldn't let this year go without coming on here and speaking to y'all. You guys know you have my heart. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I pray that as 2024 goes and 2025 comes in, we are going into a new year of extraordinary exploits, that we all will do very well, and that we'll experience a little bit more love this next year. I think that's it for me. I love you guys so much. Please follow the Instagram. We really appreciate it. And what else? I remember. Laugh all the time and pray really loud. Goodbye.